Hello and welcome to another edition of Coffee with Rhadi. My name is Dr. Ferguson. I'm a 2004 Olympian, four-time national judo champion, a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. I'm also a master educator, trainer, and coach. As a matter of fact, I've even dabbled a little bit in the sport of mixed martial arts. I want to speak with you about something today that is super important, something that I cover in Chump Repel, and I kind of touch on it and then I run past it. I want to talk to you about something that I have been speaking about with one of the individuals that I mentor, one of the individuals that I coach in terms of higher levels of success. I really feel that if you stumble upon this YouTube clip and you're doing something else right now, I would encourage you to hit pause and then wait until you can really digest what it is that I'm going to say. I think it's really that important for you. I normally don't get this in depth when it comes to putting out material for free, but I think that it's super important at times to issue out such information so people can make some personal positive change. I wrote about something similar to what I'm getting ready to speak about now on my blog at CoachFerguson.com, and also in the notes section of my Facebook fan page at drfergfans.com. And here's what I want to really talk to you about. I want to talk to you about the difference between encouragement and support. Between encouragement and support. I recall a moment in time when I was at a shoe store and I was trying on a pair of shoes, and I heard the salesperson trying to sell this other person some shoes. And as someone who, I used to do technical sales for Texas Instruments, and someone who does a lot of selling on the internet, I'm always intrigued to hear someone else's sales script, to see how they're actually trying to sell their particular product to an individual. And I heard the young man telling the gentleman, he said, the great thing about this shoe is that it provides you with an enormous amount of support. And when I thought about what he said, I left the store and I said, the thing about this shoe is it will provide you an enormous amount of support. But the shoe can't provide you with support unless you put it on. And I began to think about the things in our life that we have to really put on before we get support. A lot of us stop doing a thing, or we are stopped from doing certain things because we don't believe we're going to have support, whether it's financial, whether they're human resources, or people, or friends, or family, etc. We don't really understand that the support only comes when you put on the thing. When you put on the shoe of education, then you'll have the financial support that you need and the support that you need from friends, because you'll be in a different circle. When you put on the shoe of changing your diet, then you will get the support that you need from the friends that see you losing weight. When you put on the shoe of positive attitudinal change, then you'll see the support from people around you, from your changing your finances, etc. When you put on the shoe of training like a champion, then you actually get the support that you need, because people see that you're doing something, and then you'll get the support that champions get. But until you put on the shoe or don the shoe of the thing what you want, you're not going to get the support. All you're going to get is encouragement. And a lot of times you are looking for encouragement from other people, when the word encourage requires you at sometimes to encourage yourself. The courage that you're going to get is going to come from within. You have to encourage yourself. Don't look for someone else to encourage you. You need to wake up in the morning and you need to tell yourself that you're a champion. You need to speak to yourself and talk to yourself and tell yourself where you want to be, what you're getting ready to do, and what you're going to do. And then you need to put on that shoe and walk in it, and then begin to do it. And then you will get the support. Man, I hear people all the time complaining about their salary. There's a couple things you can do. You can put on the shoe of being an entrepreneur. You can learn how to be an entrepreneur. You can put on the shoe of being a student and go increase your education if you want to go the traditional route. And you can get more money. But don't look for the financial support or look for friends to support you until you put on the shoe. And I can tell you right now, I started my mixed martial arts training in January of 2010. I fought on a major network in January of 2011. When I first started, zero support. Parents, zero support. Family members, zero support. Money, zero support. I put on the shoe of becoming an MMA fighter. I put on the shoe of training like a champion. And then the supporters came. And then the sponsors came. And then after I stepped into the ring, then the contracts and offers came. Yeah, they only came after I put on the shoe. Before then, there was no outside encouragement coming. There were no emails or any blog posts or positive comments on YouTube or on Facebook. There was none of that. There was nothing. I had to encourage myself. Sometimes you have to speak over yourself. Sometimes you got to do like Muhammad Ali did. You got to buy or hire a Bundini, a personal hype man whose job is to call and to get you hype, to tell you how good you are, how excellent you are, how perfect you are. And let me tell you something. Don't ever let anybody tell you that you're not perfect. I remember having this conversation with one of my close family members. He was like, nobody's perfect. I said, I am. He says, no, you're not perfect. I said, yes, I am perfect. I am perfect within my imperfections because the Rhadi Ferguson that I am is perfect for Rhadi Ferguson. And all Rhadi Ferguson is going to do over a period of time is become more perfect at the things at which he is perfect. Don't let anybody speak anything over you telling you you're not perfect. You're perfect. You're perfect in this particular time slice of where you are in life. It's perfect for you to be set up to where you're going to be. It's perfect for you, and it's perfect for what you're getting ready to do. Does that mean you don't have to make any personal changes? No, it does not mean that. You will make some personal changes. You will become more perfect. That's what you will do. You're always striving to become more perfect. You're always striving for perfection. But you're perfect in who and what you are at this particular time. Was I a perfect MMA fighter in January 2010? Yes, I was. I was perfect for that particular time. I was in the perfect posture to learn. I was in the perfect position to have an open mind. I had the perfect attitude. I had the perfect disposition. I had the perfect team around me. I had the perfect process in place. All those things were perfect for me to get to the next level of perfection. And that's where you have to be. You have to encourage yourself by telling yourself that you are perfect, that you will continue to be perfect, that being perfect is a continuous process which you will put yourself in, and you keep going through the iterations to become more perfect. You also have to encourage yourself and put on the shoe of that thing which you want. And after you put on the shoe, then start expecting support. Don't expect support until you put on the shoe. And the last thing, don't allow fear to stop you from putting on the shoe. Don't allow fear to stop you from putting on the shoe. So I tell you what, there's certain shoes, my friend, that are difficult to wear and difficult to walk in. There are certain shoes that are difficult to wear and difficult to walk in. And just like any shoe, life's shoe requires that you break it in. See, in the beginning, when you put that shoe on, it feels a little tight around the side. It doesn't feel uncomfortable. It feels uncomfortable when you walk in it. It doesn't feel good. A lot of people put the shoe on and they can't wait to take the shoe off because they want to go back to what's comfortable. But it's those people who are willing to break the shoe in. They'll break the shoe in, and the thing that is uncomfortable, that creates discomfort, will be comfortable after a while. They'll begin to live in a place that other people can't exist because they put on that type of shoe and they've chosen to break it in. Don't have fear when it comes to putting on the shoe, and don't put on the shoe and then get afraid of what you put on. Find someone in life who will be the shoehorn It'll help you squeeze yourself in that position, in that place. It might be a person, it might be your religion, it might be your God, it might be a personal affirmation statement that you say every day. Get yourself in that shoe, break it in, and begin to walk within your perfection. And if you have a problem with doing any of that, let me tell you what you need. You need a good dose of chump repellent. Because that's the only thing that's stopping you from putting on the right shoe and breaking it in. This is Dr. Ferguson. You have a super fantastic day. I didn't have any opportunity to sip my coffee today. I just put on a shoe.
Chump repellent. It's like a coat in the summer. It's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it.